The knockout stage of a World Cup demands perfection. You have exactly 90 minutes to keep your tournament hopes alive, or pack your bags and go home. There are no points for a draw here, no second chances. It is a strict zero-sum equation where one side advances and the other watches the rest of the tournament from the sidelines. It's Morocco, an incredibly talented roster carrying the exact same desperate hunger to push deeper into the bracket. But when these two nations step onto the pitch, it immediately becomes obvious that they rely on two entirely different footballing philosophies to survive. Canada brings a fearless, high-energy approach. They want to attack constantly, relying on pure speed and a relentless attitude to overwhelm their opponents. Morocco prefers strict order. They build from a rock-solid defensive foundation, prioritizing tight positioning, intense discipline, and careful calculation over raw aggression. As soon as the opening whistle blows, Canada tries to dictate the terms of engagement. They press high up the field and move the ball with quick, sharp passing. It nearly works right out of the gate. A lightning-fast sprint down the wing leads to an open look at the net, ending in a massive shot that forces a desperate save. Yet the Moroccan backline doesn't panic. They simply organize, absorb that early wave of red shirts, and wait for the precise moment their opponents leave a gap. That patience is exactly how Morocco controls the game. While Canada exerts immense physical energy trying to break through, the Moroccan defense holds its shape. Eventually, all that Canadian forward momentum creates a vulnerability. By pushing so many players high up the pitch, they leave huge pockets of empty space behind their own defensive line. This animated diagram breaks down the moment perfectly. With the red dots representing Canada pushed aggressively high up the field, a single Moroccan player, represented by this green dot, threads a precise pass, shown by this green line right here, directly into that unprotected territory. That single pass sparks a lethal counterattack, ending with a clinical strike into the back of the net to put Morocco up 1-0. It is a flawless execution of their strategy. They let Canada do the heavy lifting, then punished them the exact second they overcommitted. Now, all the pressure shifts onto Canadian shoulders. They are trailing in a knockout game, and the clock is suddenly their worst enemy. Instead of retreating, they double down. Canada throws even more bodies forward, sending wave after wave of attackers against the Moroccan wall. The breakthrough doesn't come from a perfectly crafted play, but from sheer willpower. A sudden, driving shot from completely outside the box catches the defense entirely off guard. The ball sails past the keeper, tying the match at 1 apiece, and instantly resetting the entire dynamic on the pitch. The Canadian supporters in the stands absolutely erupt. In seconds, the despair of a deficit is wiped away by the euphoria of an equalizer. The psychological momentum completely reverses. With the score deadlocked, the rigid tactical battle melts into an unpredictable, high-stakes sprint. But as the second half begins, the frantic energy of the first 45 minutes evaporates. The match turns into a grueling test of endurance. Morocco makes a deliberate adjustment to slow the tempo. They focus on maintaining possession in the midfield, actively neutralizing Canada's ability to use their speed. By keeping their defensive structure rigid, they force Canada to play through a dense block of defenders, essentially challenging them to try something risky and make a mistake. As regulation time bleeds away, the tension is palpable. Every single pass, tackle, and clearance carries the weight of the entire tournament. Deep into the clock, the winner isn't usually the team that runs the fastest. It is the team that has the discipline to hold their nerve under immense stress. With time nearly out, Morocco finds their moment. They orchestrate one final, carefully constructed push up the right flank. A weighted cross is whipped directly into the penalty area, meeting an attacker who launches high above the defense to drive a header downward. The ball hits the back of the net, giving Morocco a 2-1 lead with virtually no time left on the clock. Canada throws every remaining player forward in a frantic scramble, but their absolute final shot is blocked just as the referee blows the whistle. Morocco officially survives the crucible. They secure their ticket, advancing directly to the quarterfinals. Canada brought incredible heart to the pitch, but Morocco proved that in the ruthless reality of tournament play, a disciplined foundation of patience and precision is incredibly difficult to beat.